and I'll be wondering like, well, how many pitches is on the pitch count? That's the first thing I'm always wondering.
Yeah, he's doing great. 72 pitches, 53 of them are strikes.
Nice.
There you go. That's good for fantasy baseball.
Damn good.
Fantasy baseball. There you go.
I got him. My team ain't doing that well.
So when would you take him out?
Oh, around 100. No, they usually the regular veteran, type dudes. They usually go unless they're in trouble. I mean, they usually go about anywhere from 95 to 100, 105.
But if they doing good, like they got a no hitter going,
they still won't go past. Yeah, once you hit 100, these days are
the max is going to be 120. The max is 120.
Yeah, and that ain't even. That's not many pitches that got to 120 this year. I would bet on it. If
so how the hell you get it? I thought you had to play a whole game to get a no hitter.
Well, you have to. Yeah,
but I'm saying, like matter of fact, your boy just threw a no hitter. Let me see how many pitches he threw that game.
Right, he did just throw a no hitter.
Let me check right now.
Talk your ish. We here, baby. Holla. How many pitches he threw? Though? I need to know that. Let's get to know that. Huh?
Go ahead.
I know he pitched the whole game, and I was like,
that was a good pickup for y'all, man.
Yeah, we suck at pitching.
Yeah, y'all doing pretty good. Lorenzen, here we go. I mean, it was the Nationals, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, here we go. Hey, I mean, we didn't play the
Mets. Oh, okay. Well, no. This is a good one. I mean, you hit it on the nail with this one. Yeah, 124.
Okay.
But if you're throwing a no-hitter and you're not a rookie or someone on a pitch count, they're not going to take you out. They're not going to do that to you because again, you're making.
The only exception would be Tommy John surgery. Like if you just came off of surgery, it's going to be 80 to 90 pitches. It's going to be.
But I bet you, Dennis, if he had in the 8th inning, if he had no hitter but just a shutout, he probably wouldn't have came out for the 9th inning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but that was baseball. We'll be back to baseball. Let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel about preseason? I'm ask y'all individually. You know what I mean? Ian, I'm gonna start with you, Ian.
So I heard that the Bears face the Titans. I heard that Justin Fields did pretty well. And I heard some things about the Bears, but hey, you know what? It's preseason. It doesn't really matter. None of their stats matter. The wins and losses don't matter. I just want to get to week 1 against Green Bay. That's all I care about.
Okay. All right. What about you, Czar?
I heard that Jacksonville felt like they won the Super Bowl last weekend. Us Cowboy fans are very quiet, after that big loss to Jacksonville. And, this big game we just had with Jacksonville, man, where our starters, man, just, wait, did I never, I'm in our backups, my bad, but, and I'm just hearing about this quarterback in Jacksonville, and his name is not Sunshine. His name is Rourke, and I guess he's the second coming. So they got 2 quarterbacks now, I guess.
Canadian football legend.
Right.
Ohio University legend.
Right. So I guess now they got controversy over there, it looks like. From what I'm hearing on Facebook, I'm seeing this play over and over again, this amazing preseason play where he threw a touchdown, and it's all over Facebook, man. Kudos for him. Other than that, y'all know how I feel about it. But like I said, there's one thing that I like to look at, and that's the rookie quarterbacks. That's the main position. So that is what I look at. And Stroud and Young sort of struggle. AR actually looked okay. I think those are really the only 3 rookies I care about.
Aiden O'Connell out there in Vegas.
Yeah, and Levis.
He did pretty well.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but he's not a factor. I'm talking about these guys are franchise quarterbacks drafted to be franchise quarterbacks is what I mean.
I mean, Levis 2.0. That's all I'm going to say.
Right. Levis is kind of picked that way as well. I'm not sure if they played or what he did, but other than that, man, I'm waiting for September 7th. September 7th.
I like how you said that they're franchise quarterbacks to be drafted as franchise quarterbacks.
Right.
I like how you said that. Chocolate Girl, what you got for us, Chocolate Girl?
Pittsburgh Steelers looking good. All I got to say is pick it to Pickens is all I'm going to say.
I call it push and peek. That's what I call it. Push and peek. Push and peek. Every time they score a touchdown, I call it push and peek.
They're looking good.
Ryan.
What's up, Dennis? Do y'all remember Tyreek Hill? He been talking shit about different defenses in the NFL this offseason. And he told my running back, y'all trash. Y'all gonna be trash. Okay, so we took that personally. And they black asses cannot get in the end zone. We got 5 sacks on that ass, 3 interceptions. But Tyreek Hill said we're going to be trash.
Trash.
And this were our backups. We ain't played no starters.
You feel me?
But Tyreek Hill out here talking shit. Take that L.
Take that.
Carolina, Lazar said we're going to be the team to win our division. What happened, baby? What happened? The offensive line did not even block for the man. You might well be at the train station. They just let people come right through. But that's who Zar said was going to win our division.
Yes, sir, they are.
But not with that offensive line.
Yeah, there you go. This preseason shit again.
But they played their starters on the offensive
This
line.
starters been playing the whole game. Stop that, bro.
The first half.
I doubt it.
The first half.
Show me that on paper that they 5 starting linemen play the whole half.
But back to you, Dennis.
I doubt it.
It's all right. I was surprised to see certain people start actually this week. I was surprised to see Patrick Mahomes start. That really surprised me because I didn't think he needed to be out there at all. You know, a superstar like that go down on that team where they really need him because they don't have another offensive weapon besides Travis Kelce. Everybody else is like make shit work because they're so scared of Kelce and Mahomes. So everybody else just really like make things work for me.
What?
Yeah, and they
Dennis.
Yeah.
This Andy Reid who you talking about, player?
Yeah,
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid coach my team. I know Andy Reid.
Okay, so if Patrick Mahomes go down, don't you think Andy Reid got a decent backup to come in and do his job?
Not win no Super Bowl. Hell no.
I'm not saying,
I think he got a decent enough quarterback to get into the playoffs. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Even
but win the Super Bowl? Hell no.
All right, if anybody can name the Chiefs backup, I will give you $1.
Michigan quarterback.
No.
He left?
Yeah, he left. Chad Haney. Yeah, he left.
Oh, wow. No,
he retired actually this offseason.
I know it's number 12. That's what I can tell you.
All I'm going to tell you is if he was a former first-round pick.
No, I definitely don't know who that is.
So to answer the question, Blaine Gabbert is the backup in Kansas City.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, Ron, would he win with Blaine Gabbert?
Yeah.
Mahomes gets injured with Blaine Gabbert.
You might be right on that one, Dennis.
I'm just surprised. I'm surprised he started. I'm surprised the Raiders started Max Crosby. As a lot of people, I was just surprised I was just starting. You know, I was thinking that this is one of them games like you sit them and then you wait next week and give them some reps. You know,
right.
I think you take more advantage of those combined practices because y'all got so many of them in the NFL now that's where you get your reps in at instead of doing it on preseason game. You leave those to the guys trying to make the team. But I was excited to see my rookies. That's what I was excited to see. All the rookies out there, I was excited to see. That's why I watch preseason, because I need to see where these rookies at. Where's the next guy at? Like, you know, how they gonna make plays? What actually shows and stands out of these guys? Do they college game evolve to their pro game? Those are some of the things I was looking to see. Plus, I was in Baltimore talking my ish as usual.
I gotta ask you about one dude on your team.
Who that?
They came from Georgia this year.
That's a lot of people, man. Who that?
Jordan Carter. How did he look?
He was all right.
No.
I wasn't super impressed by him because I seen him beat somebody one play, then I seen him get fucking smacked the next play. So yeah, see, they don't show that. All they show you is highlights.
All right.
That's why you gotta watch the whole game so you can see those low lights.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference.
Okay.
That's why I said. But it looked like they're gonna work well together. That's what it looked like. I was excited. I watch preseason football. I appreciate it. You know what's the main reason I watch preseason football though? Not just the rookies and everything. Them goddamn plays that they call.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed they call these same plays during the season. And then you'd be like, yo, why you call that dumb play? Because it worked in preseason. That's what I'm starting to notice. I pay attention to these plays that they call.
But the only reason why it worked because you playing the backups.
Listen, they will run those plays in the season.
But
that'll be one of their 10 scripted plays. You'll see.
But 9 times 10, you cannot run those same plays on starters that you either run on backups and rookies.
They're gonna do it.
I don't know. Chiefs make it look easy, so I don't know.
I said they're gonna do it.
I mean,
if you execute the play, coaches believe if you execute the play, it's gonna work on any defense.
No,
that's what coaches believe.
No,
and they believe the play ain't work because you ain't executed. That's what coaches believe.
No, I would.
Anyway, let's get to these trash ass players. Man, Ron, what you got?
I got Washington as a trash ass player. Somebody pissed off in the Washington Commodores team saying every big enemy working them too hard and talking to them in the kind of way. Look, I need that energy from y'all tonight. Last time I checked, we playing football, right? This is football, right?
Man, that's another level, though.
Okay, so when I know you play football, Dennis, has your head coach ever talked to you? It's gonna be okay. We can do it.
And I had a losing high school team. I had a losing high school team, and my coach wasn't pat on the back, nice, hold your hand,
hold your hand.
I mean, I got one coach.
My coach was one of them.
My coach don't give a damn. The coach I had in Las Vegas, he did not give a fuck. Excuse my French.
You never had Tony Dungy as your coach, did you?
Hell no.
Tony Dungy wasn't nice to nobody.
Yeah, he was. If you watch him in practice, he'd always be like, "Hey, how you doing? You doing good?"
No. He'll talk to him nice, but during the practice, he's not nice to them.
Right, but this is what I'm talking about.
They will tell you that he's not nice to them during the practice.
Now, last time I checked, every big enemy got 2 championships. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will do whatever it takes to get to a championship, to the Super Bowl. When the last time motherfucking Washington Commodores been to a Super Bowl?
1991.
1991, and what it is now?
It is 32 years later, my friend.
Okay, then. So all that sensitive shit go out of the window. This football. And my next trash ass player, Dennis talked about it last week, about the riverboat fight. Me and Sharon just were talking about it. And a lot of people are saying that was a hate crime on the white people. That was a hate crime. So what I'm saying is Can we all just get along? Why it had to come to that for people to come together?
You know, they got a song in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Lil Jon produced it. This is part of a song that they used to say. They be like, "Don't start no shit,
Won't be
won't
no
get no
shit.
shit."
Right.
It's as simple as that.
Don't start
Right.
no stuff. Won't be no stuff.
Right. So
It's as simple
why
as that. Now let me break down why I say as simple as that. All they had to do was move their boat.
move the boat?
Move their boat. But see,
That's
but
right.
when you believe that you're privileged, because once you get boat money,
Right.
you believe you can park it anywhere. You believe you
Right.
don't have to follow those rules because you
Right.
got boat money. You understand? So when they got mad that the security guard moved their boat,
A little bit.
no, but he moved it because the bigger boat had to dock. I
Right.
forgot. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's called the Spirit of Alabama. Don't quote me
Right.
on the name. But the bigger boat had to dock. And that's what the people on the boat was waiting for. That boat to move so they could dock.
Mm-hmm.
They got mad that he moved their boat,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how the fight. That's how it started.
Right. But
You want to be starting something?
back to you, Dennis.
Starting something.
That was a great fight.
All right, Chocolate Girl, what you got?
Hard to get over.
Shane, you there?
Yeah. You need me to
I don't
go?
think so. Zara, what you got, Zara?
Okay, mine.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
we got you loud and clear. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What did you ask me, Dennis? What did you ask me?
Trash ass player.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess there's something going on with my Wi-Fi. I don't know. But as far as trash ass player, I have James Harden and Daryl Morey. I guess their love affair is over because Daryl Morey wasn't willing to give him the max contract he was asking for, and that he probably promised him for coming there. But shoot, he didn't earn it. So no, James Harden doesn't deserve that money. And he probably told him that he doesn't. And now he mad. So now he gonna go on somebody's broadcast and call him a liar. And I will never work, play for an organization that he's a part of. Well, shoot, you've been there and he's been a part of. Why all of a sudden now he's a liar. Now you too good to play on the team where he is? Right. So he looks like a real biatch right now. He really
Ooh.
does. But anyway, next I had the Vikings because the Vikings should have re-signed Dalvin Cook. I know he's injury prone, but they should have kept him. They don't have very good alternatives. If you're not gonna re-sign them, then you need to have a backup plan. It just seemed like to me they didn't have a backup plan. Also, why isn't John Wall signed? Why is he still a free agent? He's not a terrible player. Somebody needs a backup point guard.
We do.
Somebody needs one. He should
But
be
I
on
think
somebody's
I think the problem is they
the
want to give
contract.
him a veteran minimum, which in all honesty, once he get the veteran minimum and after all them taxes come out, he only gonna make about $900,000 a year. But if he do what Kemba Walker did and go overseas, he'll actually make $2.5 million a year on their veteran minimum. So it's all about the money and good fits. And are you gonna play me? And is this the coach that actually likes me? Am I gonna get a chance to shine? I ain't been John Wall since I was with Washington. Does anybody got any belief in me?
But
Well, somebody ought to because there are some teams that need a point guard.
Like
They need
who?
somebody. But anyway, somebody needs one. So, and also Juan Toscano Anderson, dude, should be on somebody's roster. I mean, he's not a starter, but he's a good second unit player and contributor. So I'm not sure why he's not on somebody's team. But anyway, that's it for trash.
Okay. What you got
Oh,
over
wait
there?
a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't respond to what Ron was asking about with the riverboat situation. What Dennis said is correct. They were people of privilege. And when people with privilege think they can do stuff and get away with it, that's how they behave. And how dare you tell them they can't do what they want to do? And according to the captain of the paddle boat, he's had run-ins with these same people before. So it's not a first incident. And before they let them slide, and they didn't press charges. So of course they just gonna elevate it. It's gonna get worse and worse. And they really felt like they should be able to do that and do what the hell they want and get back on their boat and go away with no consequences and repercussions. And that's ridiculous.
They got the repercussions.
It was a great fight, though. I'll say that it was a great.
Well,
fight.
they messed around and found out for real. But after the incident happened, this is something this is not a popular opinion, but I'm gonna say it anyway. After the situation went down, and everybody doing all the videos and the memes and the images and all that stuff, talking about the hat throw and the guy swimming across the thing, and all the black people came and helped the black guy out, blah, 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 about this black unity for this issue. But where's the black unity any other time in any other situation? Why is it that black people can't unify and take their asses down to the poll and vote? Why can't they do that? But they want to, we want to spend all this time talking about this damn boat incident. We're gonna be talking about this for 3 months. But like I posted on my Facebook page, get that same damn chair that you posting about and take it with your ass in line while you vote. Since you don't want to wait in line so long, is you too tired to wait in line long enough to vote? Take the damn chair with you so you don't have no excuse, and take your ass down there and vote. Do that.
He said he tired, boss.
People only vote when they feel it matters.
Well, it does matter, and they need to get their asses down there and vote instead of sitting online trying to create a meme about a fight that they had no part of, and it ain't doing nothing for them. You need to be online looking up the candidates and what they're about instead of doing all that shit. So that's where I'm at on that.
He tired.
All right, Gar, what you got, sir?
We're gonna go to the Diamond. Call out the Arizona Diamondbacks. 2-8 in their last 10 games. Again, a team once upon a time had playoff aspirations. Even had Ian thinking he was a guru for calling it. But slowly the ship keeps sinking. Also, the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles, Colorado, Orange County. 3-7 in the last 10 games, after they decided to keep Ohtani. The ship has almost crashed like Titanic, but, it's slowly hitting that iceberg coming. And there'll be another year of playoff-less baseball with 2 of the top 4 or 5 players in baseball. We're going to leave it at that as far as for trash. You know what I'm saying?
All right, what you got, Ian?
So I got 2. First one is Dalvin Cook signed with the New York Jets. I mean, this is a move that's just going to be set up in failure. I don't expect Dalvin Cook to do good with the Jets. I don't expect the Jets to use him properly. More importantly, Breece Hall, I wonder what his carries and what his catches are going to be when it comes to New York Jets. Like, signing Dalvin Cook, that's nice. That's fine. But you have a young running back in Breece Hall, and that's going to affect him. So I will say Dalvin Cook, that's a trash. I say the Jets signing him was trash. Shouldn't have happened. And then the second one is Floyd Mayweather. Because he's trying to set up this fight with the Monster going up against Tank. The Monster will obliterate Tank. I'm not gonna
You have to
sugarcoat.
say. You have to say the monster's name.
Inoue.
No. You got to say.
No, they're trying to fight
people.
Crawford, not Inoue.
No, if you've been reading the news the last day, Mayweather's been talking about Inoue and talking about
Inoue will not beat Tank. You're tripping.
yes, he will beat Tank.
No, he will not. Go ahead.
That is
though.
a terrible fight. That is an awful fight. That's not going
Inoue
to
will get knocked out silly. He's too little for Tank.
I'm just saying to you, it's a bad fight.
No, he's a great fighter, but he's too little. He's a Japanese.
Even if you want to go that way,
pound for pound, but he's
even
too
if you
little.
want to go that way and say Crawford versus Tank, Crawford will beat the living heck out of Tank.
Yeah, but that ain't what you said. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Do the same thing. It's not going to be a good fight.
No,
it's not going to be a good fight for Tank. It wouldn't be. No,
you're crazy.
Both of them. Either way, somebody got to go up 12 pounds. Either way, 12, 13 pounds. Somebody got to go up.
So no, I think that's a bad fight. I think it's a terrible decision, and I don't think it's a good move. I think it's trash.
I knew it would get knocked out silly. He fight Tank. He ain't ready for that.
I like to see either one of them if it happens, but I don't think neither one of them happen. So that's what I'll say. I don't think neither one of them will happen.
One of them will. They got to make money.
My trash ass player, Sharon talked on it. She mentioned James Hart. You know, in her relationship with James Hart, she mentioned that part. I'm going more so mention Daryl Morey. Again, you were excited to get this guy. Met him as soon as he came off the plane, like he was your wife. Okay, this is your guy. Okay, let's be real. Met him as soon as he got off the plane, like this was your wife.
Yeah, he did.
You were excited, like this is your guy. We gave up Ben Simmons and picks and players I didn't want to give up other than Ben Simmons, and picks I didn't want to give up. But this is what you gave up, all this for James Hart. And he fed into your dream. He said, I'll take the pay cut and sign the 2-year deal with the 1-year option because he knew that you probably did tell him he was going to get the max. I think he performed okay. I think he performed well enough to get the max. Let me just say that. I think he performed well enough to get the max.
Nah,
because max money.
Not.
Hold on. Let me explain. Because max money don't always mean top player. That's what I'm going to keep saying. There's players out there getting max money, and they're not even the best player on their team.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say. Now, that's just the money aspect. Is he the best player on his team? Absolutely not. Is he top 20 in the league? Probably not. But, again, max money only means that you just got to be playing pretty good. Don't mean you got to be the best player on your team. And again, in that Boston series, he was the best player on the Sixers in that Boston series.
But
that's my opinion. That's what we got knocked out at.
Right.
But if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't. It probably would have been a sweep.
How long he was with y'all, Dennis?
That's the second year. A year and a half.
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
And he's supposed to be a superstar, right?
So they say.
No.
I think he just. I think he's just a star.
I'm talking.
I think he's just a star. I don't think he's a superstar. No, I think he's just a star. I think he got flashes. I think he got flashes of becoming a superstar. I think he's just a star.
He should have did better than what he did.
He sure should have.
I'm not putting that all on him. There's other people on the team. There's other people on the 76ers.
No.
That was getting paid way more than him. That didn't do what he did.
Right, but that y'all.
But again, it's cool when they do it.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying again.
Wait a minute.
No, it's cool when they do it because they're not James Harden.
Then my problem with
they're
y'all.
They're not former MVP James Harden.
Wait,
y'all,
they're not the James Harden that all of y'all keep boosting up here. And I've been telling y'all these two ain't shit for 5 years, and y'all don't want to listen.
I'm not worried about what he's been for 5 years. That don't mean nothing. He ain't played for us 5 years.
No.
I'm not even worried about him being a super.
Worried about 5 years. I'm going by what you just said. I'm going by what you just said. That's why I made my comment. That's why I made my comment. You ain't flowing. You ain't following what I'm saying, Dennis. You made
Okay,
the
what you saying?
comment
Yeah,
that
Dennis.
it's okay when they do it. I'm telling you why it's not okay when he does it.
Yeah,
Because of who
okay.
he is
He did-
and who
he
he's
didn't-
been. It's not okay when he does that.
yeah, Dennis.
He didn't do it. He actually showed up.
But that
He actually showed up.
Okay,
My-
Dennis. All right, that's
And
your
now
opinion.
again,
You're
like I
right.
said,
You're right.
we
That's
played
your
we
opinion.
played Boston, we played Brooklyn in the playoffs. James Harden showed up.
wait a minute. This my problem.
It's
with
people that didn't show up that's getting paid more than James Harden on this 76ers team.
So
And they
when,
But like I
should be.
said, it's
And they
cool
should
when they do it.
so
And
when
they
you gonna
should- they
cut the
should be
people
getting
that
paid
don't
more
do
than
shit
him.
on the team?
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting here talking about Daryl Morey and not James Harden. Because see, you can cut, flip, and script their goddamn James Harden.
You feel
That
me?
it is what it is. He's top 75. He can retire tomorrow. I really don't care. That means nothing. 76ers as an organization, where are you going from here? I'm more of an organizational thought here. I ain't player driven. There's only one player I care about on the 76ers, and he ain't getting paid a damn thing. And his number is number 0. His name is Kyrie Smack. He's the only player I care about.
Wait a minute, Dennis. I didn't just
Why do
talk
you
about
like
James Harden in my statement. I said James Harden and Daryl Morey. I said both names.
Right. But you
I
drove
have-
on
I
James.
have an
You
issue.
drove on James Harden
I
lane.
have
That's
an
what I'm saying.
issue with both of them. I got an issue.
I got an issue with not only Daryl Morey. I got an issue with 76ers as an organization.
Well, you should, because that's your
I've
team.
been having an issue with the 76ers as an organization since about 2005.
Yeah.
So okay,
I came back to reality around like 2011.
Okay, let me ask you this, Dennis. Is it about time y'all fire y'all that dude, Morey?
Morey probably will get let go. I don't know why they keep grabbing people from Houston anyway. This ain't the
Probably
first.
he needs
This
to
ain't the
be
first.
on-
Hold up, Ron. This ain't the first executive we done got from Houston. Okay, we got another one named Sam from Houston. Okay, this ain't the first guy we got from Houston. Sam had the thing that we need to tank for picks. That was his thing. We need to tank for
Oh,
picks.
Sam, yeah.
We did all that. We did all that tanking for picks and got Joel Embiid.
And that's
Got
it.
Ben Simmons and got Markel Fultz too. But
Right, you
out
tanked
of all
guys
of that,
off
the
to
best thing that
players
happened was Joel Embiid.
Right.
And
We
that's
tanked
it.
for like 5. We tanked for like 5 years.
So
Yeah,
when
it was
y'all
great.
gonna fire? When y'all gonna fire him? Real talk.
Probably after this season when they don't do nothing.
No, it ain't
Yeah,
happening
right.
right now.
No, they ain't gonna fire him right now.
And this why? Because the shit that he doing right now making your whole team look bad.
Exactly.
So why keep on letting that stay around the team?
Because that's what they do.
And you
Just like
wonder why.
Elton Brand. Elton Brand got the job. Elton Brand got the job with the 76ers. First big move he made was go sign his homie Al Horford to a big deal.
How well that worked out for you?
Not at all. Not good at all.
Okay.
Not good at all.
And I know Al because
Big homie Al.
he played in Atlanta. So yeah. Once again.
But we got an old Al. That's what I'm saying. We ain't get the Al that's stretching the floor for the Celtics. Like he's great for the Celtics.
Wait. So
we
you got
gotta-
the old Al or the AARP Al?
Both.
Nah, we got the old Al. The Al that's playing for the Celtics right now is the stretch guy shooting threes and opening up lanes for Tatum and Brown. That's the Al we had was in the way. We didn't get the right Al.
So once again,
I gotta ask this though: is your team still a second round exit?
I don't even know.
that might not even be a first round.
I
Them
don't
are
even
not-
know.
To
I
be
want to see
honest
what they're
with
going to do with James Harden. I think they just need to go ahead and trade him. If we get Jalen Green, I think we're not a second round exit. I
Man,
think
can
we
you
make
stop
it.
with the Houston thing? Can you stop
Yeah,
that?
that's all we do. We in love with Houston. Everything we do is in Houston.
Hey, stop with Houston. James Harden's not getting what he wants.
Dennis,
He ain't doing it.
y'all might well get somebody from the Jazz, from the Nuggets, to help
No, we
y'all
don't
out.
get nobody. We ain't getting nobody from the Nuggets. I take somebody from the Magic or OKC or something.
Hey, why don't they trade James Harden to the ATL? Why not?
No.
And we give y'all Kobe White and Pat Williams for him.
I bet you would.
I'll give you a 2028 first round pick.
I bet you would. Matter of fact, I would take that. 2028. What's it again?
Yeah, James Harden will be the face of the Las Vegas expansion team. There you go.
2028. What grade that kid in now? Right now, if it's 2028.
7th grade.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. I know a good 10th grade.
Or you could get Mr. Like to shoot people and play with guns and stuff.
Oh, Ja, you know I love me some Ja Morant. That'd be my dream, me coming to Philly. I love me some Ja Morant. But let's get to these certified players.
Like I've been saying, I like how the running backs in the NFL speaking up for each other.
Yeah, but I think they setting something up. I noticed all of them got a 1-year deal. I think they setting something up. I noticed a lot of them got a 1-year deal. That's what I noticed.
They bet
a lot of them got a 1-year deal. That market gonna reset real crazy.
It's gonna reset next year, I think.
It's gonna reset like an old school Nintendo.
Right.
I mean, it will reset for the rookie running back that comes in next year. Yes, I agree.
So
we'll see.
Back to you, Dennis.
No. It's on to Sharon. Why you keep saying back to me? Just say on to Sharon.
Well, on to Sharon.
It's been 5 seasons. You keep talking back to me. It's on to Sharon.
Okay, the chocolate.
I'm just saying, we got to wait another 5 seasons for you to start pointing out other people. Cool when they do. Cool when they do.
Keep on.
Calm down.
On to you, Sharon.
All right, so certified. I'm glad that the Patriots signed Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, I know Zara says it's the worst team in football and all that, but hey, you never know. He might bring some life in the running game.
No, if they put Zappy in there, they might be able to be decent. Mac Jones ain't gonna get it though.
They need to keep Mac Jones.
I think Mac Jones is gonna surprise some people this season, but that's okay.
He is gonna surprise you. You're absolutely right.
Also, I'm gonna say this: Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Who?
Jeffrey.
The GOAT. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the GOAT.
Jeffrey.
Because he gave an endowment to help minority student athletes at colleges and universities across the country.
But Michael Jordan don't ever do nothing.
And that's what people say. You see, no press. There was no press about this. I just happen to know somebody that knows
no big LeBron
what happened.
Speech or no big LeBron.
No social media subliminals or nothing like that. But I just want, I guess the people that watch our show will know that he did this.
Right.
And I just love Michael Jordan. I really don't care what other people say and think about this man, because I've had tips on this dude his whole career and the things that he's done for the community, and people just have no freaking idea what they're talking about. So I'm gonna say it. Also, in case y'all missed it, there was a basketball Hall of Fame this weekend.
Yeah.
And I just want to give my props to Dwayne Tyrone Wade for
No, go ahead.
Dwayne Wade for giving AI the answer, his props during his speech. First of all, he had Allen Iverson present him because he was his favorite player. And I mean, he was the role model. He was a role model that he patterned his game after. And he wore number 3 out of respect for him. And so he had him present him. And then he took time in his speech to give him his flowers that was well-deserved and not enough people have ever taken time to do. So I like that. That was cool. And
that's
also,
funny, Sharon. That's always the big argument who's the third best two guard, and it's always those two.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I know some people say it's AI and I say it's D Wade, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But I feel how I feel. And I love them both dearly. But anyway, his speech was an all-around top-notch Hall of Fame speech. It just really was. It was brilliant. It's probably one of the best speeches I've ever heard. And I watch them every year. I'm gonna give props also to Tony Parker and D Wade for showing love to their dads in their speech. Most guys, they always show the moms love, but they showed it for their dads, and that meant something to me. Being a daddy's girl, I like that. Also, certified, I have Pat Riley, and this is still surrounding D Wade. But I have Pat Riley for acknowledging that D Wade is the greatest Heat player of all time. D Wade, not that other dude. D Wade.
What?
And
Not Alonzo Mourning.
And that's the way it should be.
What?
Not who?
Not Alonzo Mourning?
No.
Oh.
He's not. Alonzo was great, but he was not the greatest Heat player ever. No.
Bimbo Coles?
No.
It's LeBron James.
What about Mr. Crossover himself?
And it's not. It's definitely not LeBron James, and that's why his ass wasn't down there before you. So anyway,
Bimbo never get no love, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who?
Bimbo never get no love.
Who is Bimbo?
Bimbo Coles. You don't remember Bimbo Coles?
Oh, no.
Point guard for the Heat.
Bimbo.
Yeah, I forgot his real name, but they called him Bimbo Coles. I'm gonna look up.
Oh, you're talking about my boy from Ohio. He's from Ohio.
Bimbo Coles. Let me see what his real name is. Vernell Bimbo Coles. He went to.
Oh no, that's not who I'm talking about.
No,
you're talking about the Coles that played with D Wade. That's the Coles you're talking about.
That's the Cole I'm talking.
He got
Cole, no S.
Yeah, he played from the Heat from 90 to 96, and then he went to the Warriors 96. He was in the league.
I thought you were talking about Norris Cole.
Oh, I remember him too. Yeah, nah, Bimbo.
Yeah, he's from my hometown, so I always like Norris Cole. He's a champion. He got a ring, so hey.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
All right, whoever next.
All right. We're gonna give a shout out to the Texas Rangers, who are 8-2 in their last 10 games and are preparing to make a real serious World Series run. But then the Mariners, trying to get back in this race, are also 8-2 in their last 10 games, and they're trying to secure a wild card spot. So I want to give a shout out to those two in the American League. Last 10 is a big deal. But the hottest team in baseball are 9-1 the last 10 games, and that belongs to the Los Angeles Dodgers of LA, who are finally back trucking along and telling everybody to slow down on the Atlanta Braves talk. Slow down. We're still here, and they still have to go through LA. We still have, we want that smoke, because remember 2 years ago when the Braves won, they beat the Dodgers in the NLCS. So it looks like we're getting a train wreck. Sorry, Dennis, but a train wreck collision of the Braves and Dodgers is coming, unless Philadelphia is a little bit, their little wagon can kind of collide in the middle and stop that train from coming. But so that's
I'll let the train go ahead. I keep telling you, you talk baseball April, May. I talk baseball in October.
All right.
There's a difference.
I brought y'all up. See, that means y'all relevant.
Yeah, I seen the power ring. I seen somebody's power rankings. We top 10. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. What you got, Ian?
I mean, I really only have one, actually, technically two. So going to the Basketball Hall of Fame, Becky Hammon being inducted, I think what she did for the WNBA was absolutely fantastic. So I have a lot of respect from her. And the Las Vegas Aces doing what they're doing right now. I got to give a lot of respect and a lot of props to Las Vegas Aces. They're putting on a show right now. So I would say that's really my main two. And got to give a huge shout out to the Las Vegas Aces out there in the WNBA here in the greatest city in the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. You already know.
That goddamn Asia Wilson is something else.
Incredible.
I don't know, man. I might need to put that up next. Who do you think better, Asia Wilson or what's her name? Maya? Am I saying her name right? Maya Moore? Maya Moore.
I would say Wilson.
Let's see if people think. Put that pool.
Yeah, I go with Wilson personally.
Okay.
She's bad. She's bad. I'll say that.
She is bad. She is bad.
Back to you, Dennis. Back to you, Ron.
No, it's on me. Certified player. I'm definitely gonna give it to the Phillies because I heard they was in the top 10 of power rankings. There was another certified player I wanted to give out. Oh, you know what? Shout out to Baltimore, man, for hosting your boy on his birthday, man. I had a great time. From J. Will, I went to Willie's Bar, went there and got drunk. It was shot o'clock as soon as I walked in the building. You know what I mean? Then after that, we went to the Ravens Stadium, had a good time there at what's the name of their stadium? Oh, fuck, it don't matter.
MT Bank.
It don't matter. I know they got some cheap. They got some cheap. Got some cheap food compared to the Phillies, to the Eagles stadium. It's just much cheaper.
But tell us about the seats, Dennis.
Oh man, the seat fucked my knees up. Child. Goddamn cup holders killed my knees. Child. Goddamn. But other than that, I had a good time though. Yeah. So listen, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, they were signed. We have talked about it. You know, they both took 1-year deals. How does it that why do they both sign on a Monday is what I'm trying to figure out. Like they signed back to back on a Monday. That was like kind of weird. I need y'all feel that same way, or y'all just was like, oh, they signed, it's cool.
No.
I really don't.
I was on what Ian said. Why he went to the Jets?
Jets is a terrible idea. Awful.
We don't know what Joe Nixon going to be at with his problems off the field issues. Why you ain't go to Cincinnati?
Because Cincinnati's got to sign a certain person.
But still, that the best place. If you want trying to get a ring, that's the best place for you. Besides Kansas City.
Did you maybe consider the fact that Cincinnati didn't want him?
Maybe.
But I mean, it's tough because, like I said, he is injury prone.
Right.
But
we don't know
when he's healthy. He's a damn good runner. He really is when he's healthy.
With the Joe Nixon situation, that might be the best place for him.
Wait, what's the situation? For anybody who doesn't know, what's the situation?
You got some off the field issues. Something happened. I don't know exactly what happened. Something happened. He got off the field issue, but I don't think it was severe enough that he was gonna get suspended for it. They gave Alvin Kamara 3 games for punching the guy in the eye. That Ryan said the Bulls still ain't got a good eye to this day. Ryan still crying about his eye. You know, the Bulls gonna punch him in the eye. I'm gonna keep getting my little John on. Don't start no. Won't be no. That's it.
I tell you what, Dennis. You go outside and let somebody hit you in your eye.
I don't start no shit.
No.
That's the difference. I don't start no shit.
How you know that dude started?
How you know he didn't?
You don't know that. We wasn't there.
Okay. So you think Alvin Kamara just came out and just said, I'm gonna punch him?
I think Alvin Kamara felt he felt himself. He was like, shit, I own the electric, now get it.
I think
I
people
look,
purposely.
Hey, look, you
I
don't
think
start
people
the fight, but you finish
purposely
it.
pick with celebrities. I think that's what it is, and that's why
Guess
celebrities don't. That's why celebrities don't answer DMs. That's
what?
why celebrities don't want to go places at times because all of these lawsuits and things that can happen.
But
All they want to do is go out and have a good time. See, it's crazy because way before social media and way before all the media was telling all this stuff, it used to be a time where you can actually go out and see a celebrity and have a good conversation with them and nothing happened. And you
what?
would sit there and know, hey man, I was out with such and such, he was drunk as hell. And that was it.
What?
That's right.
Wait, are we
That was
back in
it.
1945?
Now it's different.
But what I'm
Oh,
saying
that was
is
different.
how you know how do we know if Evan Kamara did not start that fight? We don't know.
We don't know
Yeah, I
either
know.
way.
I know
Right.
you would
We
say
don't
this
know
because
what
you don't like.
happened.
Though, Ron.
Right.
We
We
don't
don't
know
know.
either way.
But we know you gonna pick that side because Alvin Kamara played for the Saints, and
No,
that's just how you feel on it.
no. See,
But
this
it's like I
way
said, it's cool when
you
they do.
know
But if
you get
Alvin
fucked
Kamara
up.
was Atlanta Falcons,
Wait a minute.
I don't think you would be talking like that.
No. This way you just fucked up at because
No, it ain't.
right
No,
is right.
no, sir. No. This ain't
Wait
where
a
I
minute.
fucked up at. I've been doing this show with you for 5 years. Don't
No.
make me go back and pull up data or you
No.
talking some
Right
shit.
is
Don't you
right.
make me do this, Ryan. Don't you make
Right.
me go back and pull up some data.
Can I talk?
Oh, that was different.
Don't start no shit. Don't be no shit. I told you that from the beginning.
Look. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Evan Kamara should never put his hands on anybody. That's why I got pissed off.
We don't know that. We don't know. He might have had a justified reason. We don't know.
I'm gonna go back to season 2, episode 7, and see what Ron said, bro.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Exactly what I'm gonna do. See if it's the same round we talking to now.
7.
You know what I'm saying?
See if it's the same round we talking to now.
Right. You've changed, Ron. You've changed over the years, Ron.
Like I said, if he was an Atlanta Falcon, wouldn't even be like that.
No.
You'd have been, you know what you'd have been saying? Shouldn't have been talking shit. That's what you'd have been saying.
Ron would have been like, "What about the time they jumped us a smoky backyard?" Oh, that was different.
All I'm gonna say, sometimes people deserve to get knocked the hell out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, you don't start the fight, you finish it.
That's true.
I wasn't there, so I'm not saying none of that. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but
I don't
as it all is said, you do the crime, you gotta do the time,
What?
Hey Dennis, as long as it doesn't involve me, I don't care.
Right.
So
it ain't messing with my fantasy because I didn't pick Alvin Kamara, so all right.
As long as it doesn't affect my checkbook, I don't care.
But meanwhile, like I said, the running backs, hopefully they get this situation together. And look like they are. Look like they got something planned. So, Brian, you can tell us what you got going with these questions. It's time for the questions from you.
Number 1, name 2 starting quarterbacks in the NFL will get their job taken away from them, and what week they become backups in.
Man, I love this question. Okay, so first I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots. I'm gonna go with Mac and Cheese Jones, Michael Jones himself. I think he's gonna be replaced by Bailey Zappi. Once he fails in New England, becomes the bust that I believed he was gonna be. Mac Jones, he'll be replaced by Bailey Zappi. And I'll say probably by week 10. I think week 10 would be a fair number for Bailey Zappi to replace Mac Jones. And then the second one I got, I'm going to go over to the AFC South. I say Ryan Tannehill by week 8 gets replaced by Malik Willis.
Ooh. Even Washington Tennessee trying to trade Malik Willis.
That's because he has a little bit of trade value. Not a lot, but he has a little bit of trade value.
All right, Shannon.
I don't really have any. I really don't. I looked at that question. I looked at all the quarterbacks, and I don't even have a guess. I don't believe it's Mac Jones. I don't believe he's gonna be replaced.
Mac Jones, who?
So who you got then?
Actually, I got one more.
I don't have anybody.
All
I
right.
don't have any guess on anybody that's gonna be replaced as a starter.
Hey, Ron, I got one more.
All right.
Wait a minute, hold up, dog. It ain't that many to be replaced. You can't have one more. He got to ask the rest of
Dennis.
us. This ain't your show. So I got one more. Ain't
Hey,
gonna
don't
take
worry,
all
I'll buy
the
you
back.
up.
It ain't that many more left.
Dennis.
I'm going with Samaj, James, Ritter, Desmond.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm going with him first. I think he's gonna lose his job first.
What week?
Who he play for? Atlanta?
Yeah.
Atlanta. Hot Atlanta.
What week?
I think Heineke might take his job. I'm gonna say the middle of October. So I think that's week 6, 7.
I don't see it, but okay.
That's
Yeah.
a possibility now. That could be.
Who else you got, Dennis?
I don't know who's the starter with the Colts, but if it is,
AR5.
It's AR-15.
they didn't declare him
He's
to start.
starting, Dennis. He's starting.
No,
Yes,
the
he was
coach.
declared the starter. Yes.
The coach owner came out and saying he gonna
Man,
be
he's that drunk ass owner. Ain't nobody listening to the owner. Ain't listening to his ass. Drunk ass Earth thing. Anybody listening to his ass? That was something the owner came out and said. His drunk ass came out. You know why I say that? His drunk ass came out and gonna say, it's a shame what's going on with the running backs. They deserve more money. So then Jonathan Taylor said, it's time to go ask you for you some money then. Can I get mine? No. Like, the drunk ass out of here.
I read you, but he came out and said it.
He did.
And the general manager did too, by
I
the way.
synced it.
That's two.
I synced it.
So,
all right.
who you got?
Investigation,
Dennis.
I don't have a second.
I got Tampa Bay, Mayfield, week 6. Kyle Trask will replace him when they start 1-5. 1-4 actually. And then I'm gonna go Big Face Sam in Washington. I'm gonna go week 7, and Jacoby Brissett will replace him.
Big Face Sam.
Yeah, Sam Howell, Big Face.
Sam who?
Sam Howell.
Big Face Sam.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look at my list because I swear I didn't see that.
I'm surprised no one said the other one I was going to say.
Who?
That's it.
I say by week 10, Jimmy Garoppolo gets replaced by Aiden O'Connell, Las
Well,
Vegas.
see, that's what I was thinking, but then I was like, the backup ain't no better. I don't know.
Aiden O'Connell, he balled out against San Francisco.
When does question? Let me ask y'all a question. When does Kyler Murray come back?
Week 5.
Okay. We'll see.
Not that it matters. Arizona's going to suck this year. Not that it matters.
They might well just let him go.
They gonna fuck around and win 2 crazy games. Watch. They gonna fuck around and win 2 crazy games that ain't nobody expect them to win.
And then they're going to lose the remaining 15? Or
they're gonna mess up a whole betting pool at least 2 weeks this season. I'm telling you.
So Indianapolis last year?
Yep. No, but Indianapolis. Oh yeah, they did.
I called that Indianapolis too. We TikTok.
Yeah, they beat Kansas City. Yeah,
only one on the Bucks.
Those subscribers are on TikTok, by the way.
Oh yes, please.
My next question: name your top 6 linebackers in the NFL right now. Ian.
So first, you got to start with Fred Warner. Fred Warner, one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Absolutely incredible. I'm also going to have to go with Roquan Smith. He should be a Chicago Bear, but unfortunately, he's out there in Baltimore. So I got to go with him. I'm also going to have to go with, I want to say Micah Parsons, but he's going to be playing defensive end, right, sir?
Yeah.
No, that's still a linebacker. So.
All right, so I'm going to go with Parsons then.
I'm not putting him at linebacker, so he's not on my list.
I'm also going to go with Brian Burns out there in Carolina.
I had him more of a DN than the edge.
Me
And
too.
then the last one I'm going to do is TJ Watt out there in Pittsburgh.
I got him on DN as well.
Yeah, he's not a linebacker.
So
He's an outside linebacker? Okay.
No, that's fine, though. You can put him, but.
Oh, and then you said top 6. All right, so I got one more. You know what? Give me Bradley Chubb out there in Miami.
Okay.
Zara.
Yeah, of course, Warner and Roquan, those two I agree with. I'm going to add Levante David to the list. DeMario Davis has got to be top 6. Bobby Wagner, I believe, is still top 6.
You wait a minute, Bob. You really think he's still up there?
Top 6.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
still getting,
one
he's
more.
still getting 100 tackles.
One more. This guy, I guess, like I said, I'm not the ones we named. I said I'm not putting at that position, so they're not going to make this list. So this guy is injured, but I'm just going based off him being healthy, and that's the newly named Shaquille Leonard will be.
I got Shaquille too.
And that's my
I got him at 7.
Dennis.
I got Shaquille, Fred Warner, Levante David, Devin White. I put Micah Parsons in mine, and Shaquille.
He's not a linebacker.
That's 6.
Stan.
6, I have Matt Milano of the Bills. 5, I got Tremaine Edwards. 4, I got Bobby Wagner. 3, I got DeMario Davis. 2, I have Roquan Smith, and 1 is Fred Warner.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are kind of for sure. That's like should be consensus.
Name
with Micah.
Oh, Sweaty. Hold up, Sweaty. What's your 6? You over there sweating like a hoe in church. What's your 6?
Hey, Ron, are you in Vegas or mine?
I am
sweating church, Dennis.
6.
Shit. And they can't wait to hug the pastor.
Right. That's why they don't sweat.
What they sweaty ass.
Let me see. I would say Raekwon, number 1, Smith.
Yeah.
Number 2, Fred Warner.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, the dude from the Bucks.
Devin White.
Devin White.
I like them both. I got both of them.
I would say the dude from Dallas, Michael Parsons. And one more.
Anthony Barr.
Okay, I'll go with Barr. Shit.
You got one more.
There you go. See?
See, you only had 5. I gotta count you. You had 6.
DeMario Davis.
That win?
I go with Davis.
Okay.
My next question: name a NFL head coach and GM on the hot seat going into the season.
Well, for starters, it's got to be the Washington Redskins. Not only is it the ownership has changed, but Riverboat Ron, he's had a good tenure as head coach, but it's going to be his final year coaching in the NFL. And in terms of general manager, Washington Commanders, Washington Commodores, Washington Politically Correct, whatever the heck you want to call them, when it comes to Washington, they need to build from the bottom up. So I say you get rid of general manager, get rid of the head coach, and you start over.
Zoa.
I'm gonna go with McDaniel and Legler, their GM. I don't like
Ziegler.
him. Yeah. If
That's
I'm
at
only
the,
picking,
at the Raiders, right?
yeah, if I'm only
As
picking
Raiders.
one,
Yeah.
I had a couple, but if I'm only picking one, that's my first.
Shannon.
I had the Raiders as my second, but my first was Detroit with Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes.
Holmes.
Yeah,
Dennis.
they got to make something happen.
Right.
Overrated.
They had a good draft, good offseason. They got to make something happen.
Only problem with mine is they can't fire their GM. But if they could, it'd be how about them Cowboys? That's who the hell it would be.
Well, you can't say them because you said they can't.
Wait,
Can't
Dennis, you can't
fire
say
them.
that. What's your answer?
It don't count.
Name.
What's your actual answer?
That's what I wanted to be. I
Quit
wanted to be
hating,
the
bro.
I said name a NFL head coach and GM.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be the Cowboys. They need to fire one of them Jones. Jerry or Steven got to go.
You that's what you hope. But
Yeah.
hey, we
Well,
coming for
Dennis,
that.
give us an actual answer.
Hey, we coming for that ass. So sorry, sir.
Man,
We'll see.
he's copping out.
Yeah, he hoped that we bad enough to where that's what the scenario is what that's basically. I ain't getting the hint. You're not looking at it.
I'm going with Tampa Bay though.
So you saying Tampa Bay need to fire that GM and head
No,
coach?
I ain't saying they need to. I'm saying that's probably what will happen. I don't think nobody needs to get fired. Like I'll mess around with
think
the
he
Cowboys. I don't think
needs to get fired.
I don't think nobody needs to get fired.
I think he needs to get fired. The coach should be the first one to get the boot.
Yeah, but I
He
think
has not done nothing in the NFL. Why you a head coach? For what? Because you buddy with the GM? No, you need to get out of here, player. You terrible.
I mean, I can give you one more. It's probably going to happen.
What?
Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings crash and burn. They're going to fire the GM and the head coach.
Wait a minute. They just hired that GM.
And they just hired the head coach. But when they go downhill and go from 13-4 to 6-11, they are going to get fired.
After one season.
After one season where they absolutely fall downhill and crash and burn. Yes.
Hey.
That's one hell of a prediction.
My next
That
question.
ain't happening though.
Huh?
I said that ain't happening though, but that's a hell of a prediction.
My next question. Do you think the Lakers or the Boston Celtics will get the next championship? Yeah.
I'm surprised this is the first one I've used so far. Repeat the question.
No.
No. Repeat the question, man.
Hey, repeat the question.
Do you think the Lakers or the Boston Celtics will get the next championship?
I mean, I would say probably the Boston Celtics. Lakers, they're the dynasty. I mean, they're one of the best dynasties in the NBA, but I'd say in terms of roster buildup, in terms of the way they actually have built the roster right now, I'm going to say Boston Celtics have a better chance than the Lakers do.
You're saying?
The Lakers.
Zoe.
Boston will win the championship next year.
Dennis.
Not going to happen.
Good question. Probably.
LeBron ain't winning shit.
I don't think it's gonna be LeBron though. That's the thing. So
I don't think it's gonna be LeBron.
He said next championship, right?
Yeah.
No, he didn't say next season. He said next championship.
I said
what?
Next championship.
Don't make no sense, Dennis.
I thought who's gonna win the next championship, like first between the two.
Come
on.
No,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Why would y'all pick that?
Oh, exactly. So if that's the case, then it's Boston. Then. I didn't know it was next season. It don't say next season. It say next championship.
I did not say
the next championship. Dennis.
I said the next
that means
championship.
next year.
That's why I said the Nets.
How do y'all not understand that?
Because
How do you not
usually,
understand
if
what?
it's the next year, he would say next year.
Let me
That's
explain it.
not what it said.
He's basically saying, well, one of those teams win it next year. That's exactly how I took it.
But usually he would say that.
That's how you took it. That's not how I took it.
All right, okay. So now that y'all deciphered that, Sharon, do you still have the Lakers?
Oh, for next this coming
Yes, coming season.
No, hell no.
Do you have Boston?
No, I'd have Boston for that then.
Oh, no, you don't have to have neither one. You can say no. He's just saying, well, one of those two win it, and if so, which one? And if not, then neither one, so that you can go either way.
Oh, well, then it's neither one.
Oh, it's neither one then. I thought we had to pick one.
I actually think Boston's going to win it next year, so that's why I said.
I don't think Boston. Let me say this.
What?
I don't trust Boston because they paid what his name? He take
Jaylen Brown.
Brown.
They pay him too much money, and he don't always show up.
And the Lakers didn't just do that to Anthony Davis?
Yeah, they did, but I don't
how
think
many?
Ian is cool when they do it, Ian.
Wait a minute, I glad you said
one
that.
of them gonna win. Neither one.
I glad you said that, Ian. How many times the Lakers went to the championship since they got Anthony Davis?
They won during the bubble.
Okay, then I'll rest my case. Had Boston been to the chip?
Yeah, they went. They just didn't win it.
Okay.
They went to the chip. They lost to Golden State.
My next question: where do you rank Kyle Shanahan as a head coach? Ian,
barely top 10.
Dennis,
we just talking about right now. We ain't talking about all the time, though.
No, right now. We just talking about right now.
Oh, he top 5. He top 5.
Barely top 10.
What?
Shan.
Damn, Ian.
Now he's overrated. There's no nice way to put it. He's overrated. Next.
How the hell is he overrated?
All right, move on. He's overrated. Move on.
I gotta hear this.
No. How the hell is he overrated?
I got him at 6.
See, that's top 10. She's still agreeing with Ian, though. That's still top 10.
Right. I don't think he knows damn top 10. I don't see fucking 5
barely top 10.
Well, I know, but I'm saying
I'll put him at 8. I'll put him at 8 or 9 around there. Like I said, barely top 10, 8 or 9.
I got him at 6.
So, you
well, I'm saying, Sharon, no, you're right. He's maybe on the lower end of the 10 for him, but for you, like, he's still not top 5. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not top 5. Okay, let me put it this way. I have him at 6. I can see somebody putting him at 5. It wouldn't rub me the wrong way. Mm-hmm. But 4, 3, 2, or 1, hell to the no.
But I also have him top 10, not top 5.
5 or 6, I can deal with either one. 5 or 6.
Yeah, I don't have him top 5. I do have him.
And where you got him at, Dennis?
Top 5.
Ooh,
like exactly at 5, or
I don't know. I ain't put that much thought into it. It ain't that many coaches that's better than him. We said right now. We ain't say all the time. We just said right now.
Right now. Yeah, right.
Right. He been to the last 2.
So Ian, who all is better than Shanahan right now?
Well, I mean, the first 4 are pretty obvious. I mean, of course, you got Andy Reid, the best head coach in the NFL right now. Bill Belichick, he still has won all those championships. You have to include him. I obviously would include Mike Tomlin. He is somebody who's very respectable, someone who gets there.
Agree.
Pete Carroll out there in Seattle, what he did last year, got himself back on that list. So I got a lot of respect for him. I would say Zach Taylor, what he's doing in Cincinnati. I mean, this has been a guy who's been very respectable.
That's 5.
That's 5.
All right, that's 5 right there. So then 6. So 6 and 7, like I said, I have them at 8 or 9. So the next 2. Matt LaFleur.
I got Sirianni.
Green Bay.
I got Sirianni better too.
I got Sirianni. I definitely do not have no Matt LaFleur.
And then the last person I have
not LaFleur.
I
got Sirianni and Sean McVay better.
No. What about
I got Sirianni. I don't have McVay.
What about the head coach?
I have him at 6, and then
I got Sirianni at 1.
What about the head coach of Jacksonville?
Hey, Doug Peterson.
Sirianni's the GOAT.
I think Doug Peterson.
I got Peterson on my list. I got
top
Peterson
10. He'll be at number 10.
Yeah. Sirianni's number 1.
Top 10.
I would have Doug Peterson in top 10. Yes.
Yeah, he's top 10.
Yeah, I got Peterson on my list.
All the Philly, man, Sirianni and Doug Peterson won too. Philly, fool.
Doug, sorry, I'm not falling for that shit.
Man.
I got Reed, Tomlin, Belichick.
Andy Reid. Hold on. Matter of fact, Sharon, let me cut you off, Sharon. Sirianni, Peterson, Andy Reid. Top 3, Philly. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have it in that order.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
I got Reed, Tomlin, Belichick. I got Peterson and Sirianni better than Shanahan. So that's why I got him 6.
My next question. Name your top 5 shutdown corners in the NFL right now. Ian.
Well, the first two are going to be very obvious for me because Pat Surtain, he's number 1, PS2. Then this guy's in my division, so I got to give a lot of props to Jair Alexander. I mean, he has been shutting down the NFC North for the last 2 or 3 years. So I got to give my props to him.
Here we go. Here go the bullshit.
Right? I got to give all my props to him. Sauce Gardner, he'd be on that list. Darius Slay, not what he did in Detroit, but also in Philadelphia. And then I got to go with Trayvon Diggs out there in Dallas. I got to give him his props too.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe you just said that, Ian.
Said what?
Dennis.
I got Patrick Surtain. I got Sauce Gardner. I got Xavier Howard. I got Darius Slay, and I have Trayvon Diggs.
Okay. Sharon.
So we got 4 out of 5. Great.
I got Trayvon Diggs, Patrick Surtain, Darius Slay, Jair Alexander, and Sauce Gardner. That's 5-1.
Yeah.
So
me, Sharon, and Ian have the same 5, then maybe not in the same order. And Dennis has 4 of those 5. The only one he don't have is Zaire, and he has Howard. But us other three have the same 5. But I'm going to mention my honorable mention, who is going to crack that list this year, and that's J.C. Horn.
Okay.
Respect it.
I think Jalen Ramsey going to make a comeback.
No, I think Gilmore is going to make a comeback.
No, I take Gilmore over Ramsey.
Yep.
Okay.
My next question. Name the NFL team that had the best wide receiver core of all time. Ian.
That's easy.
Man, I was dreading this question. Okay. When it comes to Indianapolis, of course, you have Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Brandon Stokely. I mean, he had a pretty good, solid core out there in Indianapolis. St. Louis, the greatest show on turf. You had Torrey Holt.
Hey, hold on, dog. No, you just supposed to pick one. You keep naming all these teams. We still got to pick ours. Why you keep doing that? I want to know. If you went last, it would be all right. But you just keep naming all this stuff.
Dennis, blame Ron for having me go first. Blame Ron for that shit.
Hey, here's the thing.
He gonna go through the whole list, and then he gonna get that one up. Then now we ain't got shit to say.
No, but Dennis,
Ron gonna look at us crazy.
I don't know if you know this, but he's asked Ian first every question. You trained him.
You the one. You the only one that got a problem with saying the same answer that somebody else does, Dennis. You the only one.
This is what he gonna say to her, Sharon. This is what he gonna say. Well, you know Indianapolis had that, and you know the greatest show on turf had that. Dog, it ain't that many great offenses left.
Dennis,
dog.
It's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it.
Right.
Oh, that was different.
Hey, dog. Don't start no shit.
Well, give his answer the way he want to give it. Just go on and give it.
Hey, don't give your answer, man.
To answer the question, I was going to go with St. Louis. All right, St. Louis, greatest show on turf. That's my answer.
Zard.
98 Vikings, Randy Moss, Chris Carter, and Jake Reed.
Oh,
You know, he didn't ask for one. He said
he
teams.
said who's the greatest, right?
He said teams, plural, Dennis. He didn't ask for
Oh.
just one in the question. Just thought I'd point of,
That's
point
my
of
number
order.
one, 98 Vikings.
That's
Sharon.
why I like you, Sharon. You always help me out.
I also have the 98 Vikings on there. Czar with Chris Carter, Randy Moss, and Jake Reed with 2,798 yards with 33 touchdowns. Yes. But I also have the 89 49ers with Jerry Rice and John Taylor.
That's a good one.
142 catches, 2,560 yards with 277 touchdowns.
Yeah, Brent Jones too, right?
I don't think
it was JJ Stokes there at that point.
Nah, not yet. Not 89. Not
89. And then the 78 Steelers with 102 catches, 1,678 yards, and 20 touchdowns with Lynn Swann and John Stallworth in an era that was not a receiving era. So yeah, damn it, they're on my list.
Dennis.
That's a good list. That was a good list. I'm taking T.O. and Jerry Rice and J.J. Stokes.
Terrible.
I taking the 98 Vikings.
Yeah.
That was a vicious core right there.
Very.
Yeah. And I can't believe we beat them.
Well, they had me rooting for the Vikings, and I hate the Vikings.
Yeah, I probably would have took. I probably think second is that St. Louis with Bruce Holt and what was his name?
Ismail.
Who?
No, it was Isaac Hakeem.
Oh, no.
Isaac,
yeah. That would be my second.
How about
Hakeem, but then they got Ricky Pearl over there as a fourth.
How about the Cincinnati Bengals when they had Ocho Cinco,
TJ Ujamama,
Chris Henry.
I mean, they're cool. Not that high though.
You don't think so?
Nah, not top 2, 3. No.
How about still fuck it? How about?
I mean, I'll give you one that I think was nice.
I got one for you.
But they were old. They were nice, but they were old. Who? Tim Brown and Jerry Rice.
Yeah, that's old.
And Jerry Porter.
Nah.
Who's the other one, Dennis?
I'm gonna give you a good one.
Who's the other one?
I just told you, Jerry Porter.
No, they had one more dude.
Well, what's his name?
What his last name? Wheatley.
Running back? Tyrone Wheatley?
Yeah, that was the running back.
He was garbage in the pros.
Yeah,
he was great at Michigan, though. I'm gonna give y'all a good one, man. These two dudes were problems. Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Steve Preston too.
That was nasty. Two physical, big like that. In Arizona, yeah.
What about Michael Irvin and Alvin Harper?
I was gonna mention that, but yeah, I left it alone. But my only problem with that, I know we're going by what they did, and it was a great duo, but I knew, even as a Cowboys fan, that Harper, obviously the success off Irvin, so Tampa Bay gave him all that money to be a number one, and he was terrible. When he became the number one and had the number one corner on him, he didn't do shit. Like, he didn't do nothing. So, but with Dallas, it worked. It fit, but I wouldn't put him top 2, 3,
Damn. My next
what about Anquan Bolden and Steve Smith?
Yeah, but I like Fitzgerald and him better, so I wouldn't even go there.
Yeah, okay.
My next question. Is it hard to draft?
Hold on. I know, my bad. Steve Smith and Muhsin Muhammad.
I wouldn't put him up there high.
Steve Smith and Muhsin Muhammad in Carolina was pretty nice.
I hate to give them that props.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have them on my
own. No, not up there.
I wouldn't put them on my own.
Put y'all name it so I can, that goddamn. I'm gonna tell you two that used to piss me off. Ike Hilliard and what was the other one? Oh my gosh, I'm missing his name.
Armani Toomer.
It was Armani Toomer. Them two Wakas wouldn't drop nothing when they played us. Oh my.
Wait, was Armani Toomer and Burris together?
Yeah, Monty
They were
Toomer
at the
caught the
tail end of his
Monty
career.
Toomer caught the opening touchdown to beat y'all when y'all had Romo.
No, but I'm saying, but I didn't remember if they were on the same team because
The last 2 years of his career,
Yeah.
for Toomer.
But go ahead.
Well, what
My
about
next
the 95 Detroit Lions? What about the Detroit Lions of
Moore?
95?
Herman Moore,
Herman
Johnny
Moore?
Herman Moore, Brett Perriman, and Johnny Morton.
Johnny Morton, right?
They had
Johnny Morton,
they had
right?
3,764 yards and 31 touchdowns.
Hey, Herman Moore is vastly underrated. He does not get the props he deserves.
Oh,
Herman
so
Moore
they
was
did
a problem,
have another
bro.
offense during that time, huh? They did have some other offensive weapons, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did. People always say,
But-
Barry had no help.
But they just say Barry, the one that
That's never been in my Barry Sanders argument. Let's get that out the way. I knew who Herman Moore was.
I ain't talking about you.
Yeah. I always had other things in my Barry Sanders argument. Wasn't no offensive players.
All right, go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, okay. I just found that to be a rather interesting point that I discovered.
My next question: is it hard to draft a face of the franchise as a quarterback and a leader all in one? Shannon.
No, it's not hard because the way that quarterbacks are treated, they're given the prima donna treatment from middle school, and people often confuse that with leadership. So no, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I will say, considering how rare it is, and the fact that you don't see many leaders in the locker room in terms of face of the franchise, I will say when it comes to a franchise quarterback and having a leadership quality, it's very difficult. It's very hard to do. And I would say that it's near impossible unless you have a great scouting department. You got some people who actually know what they're doing and they find the right fit. So very, very tough. Yes.
No, it's not tough.
I've learned in playing football that they push quarterbacks to be leaders. And
that's what I'm talking about.
Not all of them are leaders.
No, they're not.
As a matter of fact, not all of them are smart either. Let me get that out of the way. All right,
they sure aren't.
It's the reason. Y'all think that that flip of the whole that wristband. Y'all think it was better for communication? No, it was better because they would forget to play running from the sideline to get it from the coach back to the huddle.
Yeah.
Okay. They will forget to play. Right. It has been. I have been on teams in my life that they had to bring in a sub, like a wide receiver or something. They would tell the wide receiver to play and have him run it over and tell the quarterback. Because if he told the quarterback, by the time he got back to the huddle, he forgot.
That's right.
Dennis, it's even worse. It's even worse. Back in the day,
and some people that's watching this
hey, back in the day, quarterbacks did not have an earpiece. I did not have somebody in their ear.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about high school football. We didn't have no earpieces. Our helmets still had dirt on them. Never mind, I ain't gonna go in there. But listen, you had to go get the play from the coach. All right,
right.
That's how you had to do it. Every time you had to get the play from the coach. Coach ain't got the 15 plays. All right, this is where I put. Coach ain't got the 15 plays. Quarterback only know 3 of
them. Right. Maybe 4 on good days.
Wait, so it's not like Buddy Ryan with 245 plays?
No. I ain't ever been on a team with no 200 plays. Ever.
So.
They did in Chicago with Buddy Ryan, man.
I mean, it's hit or miss. It's a crapshoot. So there's a lot of failures, a lot of busts and failures.
But it's because they lie about these kids. That's why it's a lot of busts.
That's
They'll
right.
sit there and be like, "Oh, he got great leadership qualities. Yeah. He's going to be the face of the NFL. We can't wait." You know who had all those intangibles? The guys they was talking about like that.
Said Dennis.
Brady Quinn. Y'all remember Brady Quinn?
I remember Brady Quinn.
Yeah, but what
Brady
happened?
Quinn. They told us Brady Quinn was the most NFL ready quarterback they ever seen.
Oh no, you forgetting part of the story.
Go ahead, tell the rest of it.
That was all true until that Saturday night when they had that big game against LSU and Jamarcus Russell stole that shine, and all that Brady Quinn became Jamarcus Russell is now going to be this great leader, and he had all the qualities. And we saw what happened from one football performance That whole story shifted, and that's why he went number one and not Brady Quinn. But neither one of them were shit.
Neither one of them panned out.
Yeah.
I'll say this: Drew Stanton was actually the best quarterback to come from that draft class.
From Michigan State?
Michigan State, Drew Stanton.
My next question. Do you think the New York Knicks overpaid for the guard, Josh Hart, 4-year, $81 million on contract extension? Sharon.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know if he was worth $20 million a year.
No, they gave him $81 million.
That's what I said. You said 4 years, $81 million. That's $20 million a year and change. That's
Okay.
I think that's too much for Josh Hart. But
Yeah.
don't put me in his pocket.
No, they paid him the right amount. When it comes to New York Knicks, what Josh Hart did last year, he definitely got paid an accurate amount. And I think the New York Knicks are going to be a fun team to watch next year. They're definitely going to be a fun team to watch out there in New York, Madison Square Garden. And Josh Hart, he got paid the right amount, 100%.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. He didn't deserve to get that much money. Damn.
Nowadays, I mean, it is what it is. Like it's like when you talk about Jaylen Brown and these super maxes, what those guys paid compared to what he got, I mean, it's fine.
Dennis.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Because if you look at the money that they're giving out for guys, like I said, that, don't show up, ain't superstars.
Well,
yeah. That's the money that they're giving out. That's their new pay rate. So on that new pay rate with that pay scale, yeah, they deserve it.
10 million is the new 20 million.
Right. Now, we were saying if you're going to compare it to yesteryears, then that's different. But if you're going by what the pay rate is, this is the pay rate, you got paid right. And he balls. So Josh balls. And he's doing pretty good over there for Team USA and FIBA.
Okay. My last question.
Shout out to Villanova. Philly.
What Washington new name should be in?
The Washington Commodores.
That's right. I'm going with the Hogs.
Czar.
New name? What you mean new name? They just got a new name.
They're going to change it. Magic Johnson.
Commanders again?
Yeah. They're going to change it.
Because I never had the naming rights to begin with, by the way.
I don't think he said that they're going to change it.
They're not going to change the name. Y'all tripping.
They're
not changing the name.
They're planning on changing the name.
He didn't say that they were going to change the name.
I ain't never said he said it, but they're going to change it.
Why do you think that?
They're going to change the name.
Why do you think that?
Commodores is a terrible name. They're going to change it.
They're not changing the name.
First of all, it's not Commodores. It's Commanders.
And
second of all, what's wrong with Commanders? I still don't understand what the problem is with Commanders. What's wrong with
terrible?
There's worse names than that. There's worse names than that in the NFL, Dennis.
Yes, it is.
What's wrong with that name?
They need to be the Hogs.
Why?
They got fans that dress up as Hogs. Hogs was running wild when they won Super Bowls. They need to be the Hogs.
You go back to their roots.
Whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with the Commanders.
They're not changing
the way it is.
And
he already said it.
Well, Shannon, you said
he already said it. So does
I said keep it the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Hey, Dennis.
That's good. All right. What you think, Ron? You don't answer. I noticed you don't answer your own question.
In my question,
it's cool when they do it though.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Well, I tell you, Shannon, you smell that?
I don't smell nothing.
I smell.
You don't answer your own questions when you're the host, Dennis.
I just understand.
How about the pig skins?
You know what I'm saying?
The pig skin.
Oh, I got it, Ron. The Washington Pig Pen.
You know what? I got it.
Y'all gonna go that deep. Y'all gonna
Hold on. Ron, I got a perfect name for you. the Washington Redskins.
Oh,
That
snap.
has a nice ring to it.
Go back to the original name.
I got it.
Yeah, that sounds oddly.
I got
familiar.
it. The Washington Piglets.
The
You
Hog.
know what? The Washington football team. That sounds familiar too.
What about the Washington OnlyFans? How about that?
Ooh, that's nice. But hold on, I got the proper
now,
one.
now, Sharon, don't get mad when the strip club get there because you done called them the only.
Hey,
I'm just saying, don't get mad.
look,
when
I'm
the
not gonna get mad because I ain't going there no way.
Now hold on. Now I give them
There's
this
a lot of
one.
chocolate in Chocolate City. Call them the Chocolate City. Call them the Chocolate City, Washington.
How about the Washington?
Nah, but
76ers?
Dennis, this will meet you halfway, although they may have rights problems. The Washington Porky Pigs.
Porky Pig. Ooh.
Hey, in honor of Josh Harris, why not the Washington 76ers?
Ugh.
You know what? All right, listen. We want to thank y'all for coming out. This is some bullshit here, Rick. So, I thank y'all for coming out. All right. Listen, y'all always here with us. Like I said, start of season 5. Glad the way we started. We're gonna make sure we end it off right. Anybody got any last words?
Like and share the show. We are the fans. We will not be here. Be doing this.
And turn on your notification bells to not miss any content.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Anybody else got anything?
Support the WNBA. Watch it. The girls are balling.
We need to know about.
Girls are balling.
Yeah. And that's the case. We out.